you ask Marcus for rosters? Just go ask him for rosters. He was supposed to give me some rosters.
Tonight's semifinal matchup featured Potter's Christian Academy versus St. Paul Catholic. At this time, we ask that everyone please rise and move your cap and join us for the playing of our national anthem. Starting lineup. Starting first for St. Paul Catholic. Number 4, Liam Hilton. Number 5, Hayden Governor. Number 1, Anthony Perez. Number 10, Caleb Whiting. Number 30, Carter Munson. And now introducing Potter's House. Number 0, Joshua Donald. Number 3, Sam Carter.
All right, SSB here live on University Boulevard at Christian Heritage School, K through 8 school here. Marcus Dixon, the athletic director, also the owner of Reps on Reps Hoops, who is hosting the BattleGrounds here, middle school championship. First game of the day, we have Potter's House Christian Academy against St. Paul's. Two very good teams. The nightcap, we have Clay County versus Eagles View. So it's, we got a lot of good middle school basketball here coming up tonight. Great event that Marcus and Nick from Reps on Reps are putting on together here for the kids. We love that we can be here tonight for the middle school event. So here we go. We're tipping off right now, and we go. St. Paul's controls the tip. Coming out, St. Paul's is usually a very good shooting team. You know, Tommy Houlihan, who does one of the best in the business, trainers, runs this St. Paul's group. Good pressure there by Potter's House, who gets out, runs, puts the pressure on, gets an easy layup to start the game. Come out in a full court pressure, which we were expecting. Potter's House, very athletic team. St. Paul's has to figure out how to beat this press. Like a jump ball right there. Potter's House has to figure out how to attack this press right now. I mean, St. Paul's has to figure out how to attack Potter's House press because they're not having a lot of luck to start this game off. 6 minutes quarters here for middle school basketball. Great underneath out of bounds play by Coach Worthy over there. Coach Worthy at Potter's House also does a great job with these kids. Gets them prepared. Potter's House has a great high school team. Even in the half court, Potter's House is putting the pressure on. St. Paul's hadn't been able to breathe just yet. St. Paul's throws in the backcourt to number 4. Sorry, I don't have a roster in front of me, so I'm going to be using numbers right now. Number 4 from St. Paul's controlling the ball, but could possibly get a 5-second count here. Has nowhere to go with it. Just getting swarmed. That's what St. Paul's needs to do. They're going to have to knock down threes to stay in this game. Potter's House comes right back and tries to answer with the three. Rebound by St. Paul's. They finally get it out and run. Pull for another three right here by number one in the corner, and it's good. Cuts it to 1 point. 4:29 left here in the first quarter. Good crowd starting to trickle in. Like I said, this is not something that's been done in Jacksonville in the past with reps on reps doing this BattleGrounds. It's a great event. Long three by number three in the corner. Rebound by St. Paul's. They push it out. St. Paul's is driving and kicking, trying to get that three. They've had 3 threes over here on the left side of the court. They got to get the ball moving to try to get some open shots. Exactly what Potter's House does. Inside to go outside, inside to the high post, outside to the three-point line, drive, finish. Great basketball by Potter's House. Back in the 2-2-1 press. St. Paul's tries to get it inside, out of bounds. Could be a long night for St. Paul if they don't figure out how to break this pressure. They're dropping back into a 2-3 zone here. Hasn't been effective right now. This is middle school basketball, so you see some things right away that St. Paul is playing a 2-3 zone, but everybody's hands is at their sides. Nobody has their hands out there. He traveled. He took like 12 steps in the lane, but no call. Inside out for another three. Potter's House gets the rebound, but out of bounds. Like I was saying, St. Paul's is playing a 2-3 zone, but hands at their sides. On the next level, when they get to high school, I guess they'll learn at that point that that's not your way you play. You got to get big. Hands out, be active, get on your toes. Rushing a pass right there instead of trying to break the pass, trying to really get it out of his hands too quick.
And might I add, that is well said by the coach.
Yeah.
The coach.
The coach.
The coach. The Storm.
The San Jose Prep.
San Jose Prep.
Newly announced. Courtney, I'll let you announce. I feel bad announcing it myself. And the three from the corner, and that's good. That's what they got to do.
Yeah. That's as good as me making an announcement about a new coaching job. Eh?
There you go.
We'll get to it.
I tell you what, St. Paul's makes threes. That's how they got to stay in the game. They're getting nothing inside.
Well, obviously that's the game plan. They've shoot quite a few of them.
Yeah, but that's the problem is Potter's House getting out running, making layups.
Well, you can't miss any. That's the thing.
Yeah.
They got to ensure that every possession is a basket.
Exactly right, because Potter's House is the high percentage layups are much better than those threes, that deep threes that St. Paul's are taking.
Unless you got 3 or 4 Steph Currys on your team.
Right.
And there they go again.
Potter's House gets out and running, makes a bad pass, but tries to save it, but saves it to the wrong team there. There we go again.
Ends out.
It's a numbers game, though. You shoot a ton of them. Some of them are going to go in.
Yep.
It's just how many.
Law of averages.
Exactly. Law of averages. This could be the first layup attempt, but I'm not going to shoot a layup. I'm going to go ahead
and he gets it.
Shoot another three.
Yeah.
And that's the crazy thing is, Potter's House here calls a timeout, Courtney, but Potter's House has dominated the game, right? But they're behind by a point. That's just because the sheer amount of threes that St. Paul's has taken, like you said, it's a number averages. It's a numbers game. They take 50, they're going to make some.
Indeed. Well, for Potter's House, they're just going to hope that they make less than this than they miss.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Yeah,
no doubt about it. And Courtney, what I can't get used to is, we got a minute 28 left in the first quarter. These middle school games go a lot faster than the games we're used to doing.
And especially with this Potter's House team, man, they run the ball fast.
Yeah, they do. They get out and go.
Yeah.
Shout out to Torrin Cooper over here on the scoreboard and clock, doing a much better job than me. You don't need to say anything, Courtney. Just
I was just gonna say welcome, Torrin. That's all.
I struggle doing both duties.
That's the coach in you, man. You get so caught up in the game. Yeah.
Potter's House shoots this unwanted three right there. That's what they got to do. That's what they do best. Don't play St. Paul's game and get in a 3-point shooting contest. Keep attacking the basket and going after it.
And they had a good steal there, but missed on the layup.
Yeah.
Which is their game. You don't expect them to miss there.
First quarter's coming to an end. Get the ball inside right there. A little bit of contact. Ref doesn't call anything, but they get their own rebound. Number 3 shoots a 3, misses. And we got the ball going the other way.
They don't have one.
Gotcha. We got 45 seconds on the clock right now. The actual, our clock was actually on point right there, but the scores table didn't hit the button when they should have. Potter's House pressuring right here again. A lot of contact. Refs are letting them play. Timeout, St. Paul's. Nine to eight. First quarter coming to a close. A quick first quarter.
Hold on. Wasn't that the score at the last time out?
Last time out. No, but we have not had a score since that last time out. Since St. Paul's made that last 3.
And you know what's interesting? It would seem as if Potter's House was all over the game to start it.
Yeah, right. You know that the pressure, they're controlling the tempo of the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, St. Paul's has made 3 threes.
Yeah.
Potter's House has missed a couple layups on this end. You got to make the layups. Those are high percentage shots. You got to make those.
Right. And I mean, all St. Paul's has done is really just stick to their game.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Yep.
Sunshine State Broadcasting here. You know, I walked around the gym and told some people about us, and love that we're here covering some middle school basketball. Courtney, this is fun.
Yeah, it's breaking new ground, and I like it.
It is. It's breaking new ground. You know, if you have family members across the country, you can watch your middle school family member friend play right now. It's really cool.
But not only that, at the end of the game, you can look back at it because it's going to be there.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
You can share it. Make sure you subscribe if you're watching right now. We'd love that.
What we'd love to be doing is calling the players' names, but can't do it without the roster.
Yeah, we just got one, but we only have one team, so I'm not gonna call one team out, not the other.
Yeah.
And again, as we talked about, Potter's House has left 6 or 8 points here on the board.
Right.
That they just haven't been able to convert. So St. Paul's is going to go into the second quarter with a lead right here. Handling the pressure better, get a kick out to a 3 like we've seen all day. Misses that one. Potter's House gets a rebound as the clock runs down. Shot goes up, and it is no good. St. Paul's takes the lead here going into the second quarter, 9-8. Those quarters are quick.
Yeah, they're quick.
I tell you what, if it takes a different strategy as a middle school coach because these quarters do go so quick. So far we have really Potter's House controlling the game, but St. Paul's making 3 threes. Gives them a 9 to 8 lead. Want to thank our sponsors out there, EAS Recruiting, First Baptist Church of Orange Park, always been with us. Taylor and Bell, another great help sponsor for us. Really, really appreciate all of those folks that are supporting Sunshine State Broadcasting, getting us out here and being able to show the world these different views of basketball. We had our first podcast
on Tuesday
night.
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen that, make sure you look there on YouTube and click that and give it a watch. It was a lot of fun.
And that was a great discussion on the recruiting process as it is now.
Yeah.
The crazy world of recruiting.
Yeah, make sure you go check out that. That was definitely something you need to watch if you're a parent in this game. That looks really easy right there.
Yeah.
So,
And that's pretty much how they started the game.
yeah, just go with what you know.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you start playing a team and the team's shooting a bunch of threes. You want to try to match that, but it's not what you need to do.
Yeah, it's a spectacular. Everybody wants to go for the spectacular.
Do what you do.
Just win the game.
It's the first drive and first 2-pointer of the game for St. Paul. You know, Marcus from Reps on Rest. Oh, it's offensive foul. Yeah, good call. Good drive and gave him a little push off right there. Marcus put this together like really good competition, good games, and that's what we're seeing so far right now.
Yeah.
Clash of styles, 2 different styles.
But I mean,
What a
St.
great
Paul's just showed us there that they actually can drive to the basket.
Yeah, and I think they're settling down. The nerves have settled a little bit. You're playing now against teams that you hadn't played against during the year. It's just it's a different gym. You know, settle the nerves and just, you know, play basketball.
Yeah, just play some ball. Yep.
That's what I always tell our kids. Just, you know, play like you're outside playing on the court. Nothing. The rim is 10 feet. You know, it doesn't matter. Another deep 3 right there.
Yeah, just do the simple things simply.
Traveled. Probably should have just went up for a layup right there.
So now we're seeing the cracks starting to show in the Potter's House game.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, they started the game real solid, but no, kind of opening up a little bit.
Yeah, no doubt about it. They're keeping the pressure. Potter's House is trying to play their game with the pressure defensively. St. Paul's is starting to beat that pressure. But Potter's House has to finish plays like that. That's what you can't do.
Right.
And you also can't leave 3-point shooters open because they're going to continue to shoot. I mean, that was a good take by that kid.
I mean, shooters shoot. That's what they do.
Yep. And the wild thing is St. Paul's not doing anything crazy defensively. They're just playing a old school 2-3 zone.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be a lot tougher if they would get active with that zone. It would be so much even better. It's 11-10 right now. Now they're thinking about driving, and they'll get more shots from the 3-point line if they do drive a little bit.
Right.
Because you got to cover that.
Right.
Next game we have coming up, we have Clay County versus Eaglesview.
But isn't it interesting, though, Scott, that a team would start off their game shooting threes?
Yeah.
Usually you want to get into a rhythm before you get to that.
Yeah.
But St. Paul's, they did it the opposite way.
I think that's one of those things. They're going what they know, and that's what they do. So let's just shoot until we can't anymore.
Yep.
Shoot until the last buzzer sounds. I always say that. Kids that can shoot, they can shoot, but I like a team to get in a little bit of a rhythm. In a new gym you have never been in before.
Right.
That was a great play.
It is.
Layups. We have layups compared to 3-pointers, basically. Who's going to do more?
But, you really can't realistically plan on winning a game just shooting 3-pointers.
No,
Yeah.
some teams do it, but it's hard to do.
Yeah,
it's hard to do.
Yeah.
And you can't have you can't do it throughout an entire season. That's even tougher.
Yeah.
Always games when shots don't fall.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you have to be very high 90s. But, hey.
There we go.
Are they trying to prove us wrong here?
I know. Let's see. 2-3 zone. Potter House is running their offense against this 2-3. Leaving that middle wide open. And Potter's House is getting the shots. They're just not finishing their shots. Good steal there by number 5. Good take by number 5. It's going to be, is this our first free throw of the day, I think, maybe?
Yeah.
I think it is.
Yep, it is.
Second game, Courtney, I was told that Eaglesview was like 20-0, and they're beating everybody by like 30-plus points. So
oh, wow.
Be interesting to see what they bring.
Yep.
Shooter's touch right there.
You got it. What's nice is to the parents rolling in.
Oh, no, this is good. The crowd's getting good, isn't it?
Yeah. Got to support.
Makes them both. 14-14. 3:28 left here. Potter's House has not changed this defense at all. They're just coming at you. And that tends to wear on. We talked about that with teams like Fleming Island on the high school level. Is you're going to give up some points, but that relentless pressure just tends to wear on you.
Yeah, it does.
And that was an easy basket right there. Easy basket by Potter's House.
Gun and run, steal and run.
There you go.
Yeah.
Courtney, First Baptist Church of Orange Park, been with us forever, right?
Forever, from the very beginning.
From the very beginning.
Yeah.
We really appreciate that group. EAS recruiting. We had it like we talked about the podcast. Please listen to the podcast we did on Tuesday night there on YouTube. Great talk about recruiting, about local high school basketball as well. Talked about some coaching vacancies. And we're going to be doing that again Tuesday night.
Tuesday night, yep, every Tuesday.
As of right now, tentatively, we have Coach Shimwell from Jackson going to join us Tuesday night. Always a fun conversation with him.
All right. So if you can see that, then you're in business.
I think I just got a roster, too. I think I just got it.
Oh, okay. All right.
But like you said, Courtney, if I can see it.
If you can see
I'm
it,
an old man with bad eyes.
I'm not sure if my glasses will help you.
I got glasses on. I still can't see. And there we go. St. Paul's, what they do, they shoot a three. And a sky-high three. And Potter's House turns and runs. Great pass by the kid right there, but couldn't catch it to finish.
Yep.
Loose ball on the ground. Everybody's scrambling for it. It's going to be a jump ball.
But again, there's no point making such great plays, such great passes, and not finishing.
It's an empty possession.
Yeah.
Anthony Perez is number one there for St. Paul's, who's knocked down a few threes already this game. Good steal there.
More like a giveaway.
Yeah, Liam Hilton got his hand on that one. Now we have some rosters. I might be slow on names right here because I have them in a couple different places. Shot hits the wire up top, I believe, so it's out of bounds to Potter's House. I don't think we've seen a ton of subs either.
Not a whole lot.
Potter's House has what looks like 35 kids over there on the bench.
I could feel a couple teams well.
Yeah. They do such a good job over there, whole program. Coach Lowe Miller coaches one of the high school teams, one of my former players in junior college. Great guy. Does a great job with his teams over there. Great play. Coach, Coach Worthy over there at Potter's House. I look at that play right there, and he's teaching them the right way. That was excellent, unselfish basketball for the and one.
And a second trip to the line.
Second trip to the line. 2 for 2 so far. We've seen a lot of basketball this year, Courtney, on the high school level. And,
let me tell you.
And there were a lot of missed free throws.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, missed that one. St. Paul's gets it out going, and we're going to full court pass, and we're looking for another three here, I'll bet you. They're putting so much pressure on here. They could get a 5 count. The ref wasn't counting right there, though. Defensive tenacity. I know what Coach practices on a daily basis over there at Potter's House. You can tell they get after it defensively. I love it. Great drive. I couldn't finish. Great drive. Did what he needed to do. Couldn't finish. And Potter's House gets it out going. Oh, good left hand finish by that kid.
Yep.
That was a heck of a finish. Sam Carter with the finish right there.
That's the game right there.
Yeah. Pulling away. 6-point lead now.
And they got a steal.
Possibly another steal, but didn't get away with it. But Potter's House has turned up this defense like they did in the beginning of the
But
game.
if you notice, they're neutralizing the 3-pointers.
Yeah, they are. They are. They're almost like we'll let you drive.
Yep. So like,
And even that one, it was forced because the
Right.
guy was coming at him.
yeah, it was a contested shot.
Yeah. That was a great backdoor cut, but great defense again.
Good
A
thing
lot
they
of
still
time
have
running
it.
off the clock here. 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Potter's House has really pulled away right here. St. Paul's is trying to get something off right here before this quarter ends. 25 seconds. And there it goes. I tell you what, if that went, that was a prayer. Like, let me just get it out of my hands. Rebound and go. They got 3 guys down here. Could have picked and chosen anyone to send it to. First one misses a layup on purpose, I'm going to say, so his friend can get a rebound and a bucket. And the clock's going to run out here.
You're too kind, Mr. Cooper.
Yeah, he's just trying to help his friend out. Got to appreciate that.
Yeah.
Here we are at
It's a team
halftime.
sport.
Now. Yeah, team sport. 22-14. We have Potter's House with an 8-point lead. Great first half. You know, St. Paul's really stayed with it with a 3-point shot. They had 9 points right off the bat, all from the 3-point line, and that's what they're living and dying on right now.
Right. But like we said, you really can't stick to that all game long, expecting to win against a team like Potter's House, who is running the basketball.
Exactly right. And we're going to take a quick break right here. 5 minutes left, but after this game, we're going to get Marcus from Reps on Reps is going to bring over the player and a coach from the winning team, so we'll have a little chat with them at the end of the game.
Sounds good.
All right. We'll be right back. All right. Good. Here we go. Minute left here in halftime. And we have Courtney, we have a great crowd building up, especially between these games right now.
Yep, it is.
We have a great crowd filling in here. Right now we have Potter's House against St. Paul's. Potter's House, it was a close game. And midway through the second quarter, and Potter's House defensive pressure really took over.
And that store left there. Pretty much a full house.
Yeah.
Pretty much. And then if we're going to swing it back now to... All right, there you go. And there are people still streaming in.
Yeah.
So it's a good look, man. I got to say big ups to Marcus and the Reps and Reps team for all they do for area basketball, you know.
Great job.
Yeah. And
got my guy Hoop Lab in the building over there. His son, DJ Devontae Rivers Jr. plays for Eagles View. I'm gonna get Hoop Lab over here and talk a little bit between games about all he has going on in life.
Right.
All right, here we go. We're about to get a quick game. I tell you what, 6-minute quarters, we're flying by right here.
Flying by, yep.
So here we go. We got Potter's House coming out in a straight man-to-man defense against St. Paul's. All right. Potter's House with that man-to-man pressure, changing it up a little bit. First real pass inside that we've seen.
And that was a good pass.
Yeah, it was a good pass.
Yeah.
But here's the problem. They got out. I know we missed that shot, but they got out so fast and got ahead of that break that that was ugly. St. Paul's, if you're going to miss a shot, you got to sprint back on defense.
You got to sprint back, yes, sir.
Got the Eagles View team rolling in right now. Last I heard, they were like 20-0.
Wow, what a season!
St. Paul just can't quite get a shot off here.
You can't handle the ball.
No, they can't. Too much pressure. That was another great pass, but not finished. This game could be out of hand by now, but Potter's House, I know Coach Worthy is not thrilled about the Coach Foster. I'm sorry. James Worthy from the Lakers is in my head. Coach Foster.
You know, while we're at it, I want to send a shout out to Mike Millsip, one of our officials here this evening. Played last year for the 95ers.
You know what? You're right. I knew I recognized it. I knew I recognized him, but didn't know where from. That's a great call.
Yep. A good player.
Really good player.
Yeah.
He was fun to watch.
Yeah, he was. Aggressive, smart, and very intentional basketball player.
High energy.
Yeah, that was him.
There we go. Let's talk about high energy. That's what we're getting from Potter's House defense.
And, you know, and St. Paul's have handled it on a few occasions. They just can't finish.
Yeah, and that, you know, like we talked about, their percentage from three-point line is dropping right now.
Right.
And that's the majority of shots they're taking.
But, you know, the pressure from Potter's House, whatever momentum and rhythm that St. Paul's had on the three-point shots, with that pressure, and you're taking away the three-pointer, when they get a look, they're going to be off target.
Yeah, no doubt about it, because they're trying to speed it up.
Right.
You get a split second to shoot it, they're trying to get it off as quick as they can. Like that.
Yeah.
He made a few in the first quarter, but the majority have been off target. And they get two guys ahead of the break right there, ahead of St. Paul's, and I'm not sure how they're getting ahead of it.
Yeah. I'm not sure how Potter's House is missing so many shots.
Yeah. 22-14 right now, 8-point lead, and we haven't had a score this quarter. Have we, Torrin?
I don't think so.
No. So we're almost halfway through the third quarter right here and haven't scored a point.
And not for good looks.
No, a lot of
good looks, rather.
Yeah. Now that's what he wants right there. That's, I mean,
There
you
you
saw
go.
he was able to take his time.
Had it time, yep, set himself.
Yeah. Christian James, he's made a few in this game.
All right.
Good drive. Still missed it. You don't get points for good drives. Unfortunately, you got to finish.
That is a fact.
That's a lot of contact. I was wondering if he was gonna call that. There was a lot of contact on that possession. 6-point game, 2:47 left here in the third. Sunshine State broadcast.
Do you think the refs are being a little bit easy on the contact because it's middle school?
Yeah, definitely are. And I like that. Let them play. You know.
Although at some point you have to reel it in.
You do, because it could get out of hand.
Yeah.
There's the finish that they need.
Right. And of course, you don't want these players to develop bad habits going forward.
That happened so fast, I didn't even see it. I was looking for the possession.
Well, it would have been nice if they had finished. It would have been two quick baskets.
Right.
And St. Paul's, they answer on the other end.
Answer, it's another layup.
Yeah.
They got it. I mean, it's we've talked about it all year long, different games. It's only a 6-point game, but the feel is Potter's House is in control. But it's a 6-point game. They make 2 of those threes, and it's a whole nother ball game.
Yep. And one thing that St. Paul's has shown, well, they did show in the first quarter, is that they will soak up some pressure.
No doubt about it.
They're going to stay in the game, so you got to beat them.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 2 things they got to do. Potter's House has to finish. They have to finish layups. They can't have empty possessions. They make great plays on defense, but get nothing out of it. It's worthless.
Yeah.
St. Paul's, on the other hand, they can't. There's no shot clock here, so there's no reason to rush your 3. So take your time and knock down a good 3. I'm getting all kinds of texts, Courtney. People are hearing about this job.
Yeah.
I got to turn my phone over.
You're ready to announce that you want to do it?
Yeah,
you want to do it between games?
We'll do it between games.
All right.
That's all. Yeah, he just he started moving before he put the ball down.
Yep. Got ahead of himself.
That was the right call.
Yep.
Player didn't think so.
They never do now, do they?
That's Brent Pierre, and Brent's coming out of the game right now after that. All right, here we go. 2:02, 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Pressure going for the steal. That's a possession. That's a good possession by St. Paul, but they gotta make threes.
Gotta finish it.
It's about percentages.
But you made a point earlier about St. Paul's not rushing the 3-point shots.
Right.
But here's the thing though. Potter's House is rushing them.
No, they totally are.
Yeah.
They totally are.
Potter's House is like being the shot clock.
Oh, no doubt about it. When you're a kid that age and you got somebody pressuring you and in your face, you want to get it out of your hands quick. You want to shoot quick. You want to, the longer the possession goes, the more you want to get it out of your hands.
All right.
That was a good shot.
Wow.
That was a 2.
That's impressive.
That was a long 2, but that was a great shot.
That's impressive.
And we're at a 4-point game. But you can't. St. Paul's, they've been playing his own the whole game. They got to get back.
Yeah, you got to defend.
You got to get back. You're just giving layups up. You know that's what they do.
Yep.
Another good drive. Great play.
Yeah.
Now they realize there's something besides the 3-point shot that can keep them in this game.
Indeed. And it's interesting, Scott, how you have a game and it's mundane for so long, and then all of a sudden you have a couple of great plays and it just looks good.
Yeah, we've seen a few of those.
Yeah.
And we've also been in games where you're waiting for that to happen and they just can't, other team just can't get over the hump.
Just can't get over, yep.
He's having his way getting to the basket.
No stop.
Theo Fontanelle is getting to the basket any which way he wants to. But he's got to finish.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he does on a regular basis, but some nights it just doesn't roll how you need it to.
And that is one of the reasons why you want to have many facets to your game.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Something not working, you go to something else.
You got to go to something else. See how St. Paul's handles this last 45 seconds. Kept his dribble. That was a great heads-up play.
Yeah.
Timeout by coach over there. (26-22). We got a 4-point game here with 45 seconds left. Man, what a great game. This is fun. Middle school basketball is a lot of fun.
It is. It is. And, you know, it's fun because the pressure is just not there. It's not the same pressure.
You just took the words out of my mouth. I was just going to say there's not as, everybody wants to win, of course. But it's the pressure you feel in some of those high school games. I mean, you can feel it.
Yeah.
You know?
The fun factor at middle school is just different.
You know, a lot of these kids are going to be great players on the next level. It's going to be fun to watch them grow up as we continue to do games. We can say we saw them.
We saw him.
We saw him way back here.
Way back when. Yep. And we'll be able to look into the archives and say, see,
That's right.
we're the only ones doing it.
One of these guys makes the NBA. Their first draft video could be from SSB.
There you go. The other thing is that the first full video,
Yeah.
not just highlight
Yeah.
reels, the full video.
SSB, please, if you're watching, subscribe, share with your family. This is going to be recorded, so share with your family, friends, so they can watch these young men play. 3-point there by Potter's House missed. Not sure they've hit one tonight.
Probably one.
And they've taken few. So
Yeah. Because remember, at one point they tried to match the St. Paul's game.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And here we have, this is big right now, this last 10 seconds. Potter's House could somehow find a way to score. We traveled. It's only a 4-point game, so that you don't want to give Potter's House a chance. I would have, that turnover is tough right there. You want to keep the ball in your hands until that buzzer goes off.
Oh, yeah.
There he goes again. Theo to the hole, but can't get it to fall. I know he's so frustrated right now. We got 1 minute here between quarters, so we're moving quick. We got another 6 minutes left. We'll get a winner of this game. Then we have Eagles View versus Clay County following this one. So,
you know something else we have this evening, Scott?
What's that?
We've got a shot. We've got a clock.
Yes.
We've never had a clock.
We've never had a clock.
We have a clock.
We got a new clock guy. You need to get him on camera.
Yeah.
Courtney. He's the star of the show.
Yeah.
We'll interview him between
Indeed.
Clock Keeper of the Year. Torrin Cooper.
Yes.
Rolling. No, but thank you, Torrin, for real. This was it's really cool that we try to do this ESPN like, professional setup, score, clock, whatever we can do.
As high a standard as we can.
High standard. It's we rely on our sponsors to get us out to these schools and see these games, see these kids play. Subscribers, please subscribe. If you know any sponsors out there that want to help us keep this rolling, please send them our way.
Yeah, or even parents. If you just want to contribute to the cause, hey, we welcome it.
Yeah, please. We're out here going around the city. Courtney's carrying this equipment around, so got to show him some love too.
And here's the thing: if there are any young people out there, young men, young women who want to learn media, hey, hit us up.
Yeah, come out.
We'd happily teach you.
Here we go. Start of the fourth quarter. Potter's House up 4. Very slow third quarter there for Potter's House. Allowed St. Paul's to catch up.
What a nice start to the fourth.
Yeah, Coach Foster does a good job. They run some good sets. Has them playing hard defensively. I think they're struggling a little bit, making shots they would usually make.
Yep.
Mistake like that where two guys on the same team are going for the ball, so St. Paul's gets the ball.
Yeah. I think, it's basically a matter of putting it all together. Because like you said, on the defensive end, they were very good. But then not so much in the first quarter.
Yeah, they've kept this game defensively, in it defensively.
But then they've missed so many shots.
Yeah, back to a 4-point game. There he is.
And that's the start they're looking for.
Theo, number 5, Theo there, the kid could probably have 30 points in this game himself.
Yeah.
Potter's House has 30 right now, but he attacks the basket with a tenacity.
Yeah, he has intent about him. And there is Mike Millsap.
It's been a great officiated game by these guys too. I mean, they have kept the game in control, letting them play through contact.
And, you know, that's part of understanding the game, the nature of the game. You know, middle school as opposed to high school,
Right.
And it might be, you know, a semifinal, but you know, still let them have fun.
Yeah, right. The next game's going to be a big one. I saw these teams walking in, some big kids walking in for this next game.
Yeah.
30-24. We got 4:30 left here in the game. Looks like Potter's House is going to settle and take their time for a good shot here, not force anything. Great pass. Great unself. Oh, man.
And then you just can't get it to sink.
Yeah, I tell you what, that was such a good pass by the young fella.
Got to get the basket.
Yeah. Coach Foster's a little frustrated there. That's one you want to finish.
Yeah.
30-second full timeout. 30-24, 4:12 left here in the first of our two games.
Middle school basketball.
Middle school
SSB.
basketball. SSB.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe, share. Tell your family, friends. We love covering everything we can. We're gonna, we do football. Rumor is there's gonna be some flag football. We want to do as much as we can in the community.
I tell you what, there might be some lacrosse coming.
Yeah, we would love feedback. We have thousands, right, Courtney? Thousands of people that watch our various games, and we would love your feedback. Where do you want to see us? What do you want to see us do next? You know.
And another thing is that a higher percentage of the people who watch the games are not subscribers.
Right.
So we just want to ask everybody, please subscribe.
Yeah.
That's all we ask, really.
Yeah, we're not asking you to pay something. If you're going on those other websites and watching high school games and whatnot, you're paying a ton of money.
And you're not even getting the quality.
You're watching this middle school game here free of charge, and all we're doing is asking for a subscriber.
Yeah. Because we do this in support of the community.
Have you subscribed, Torrin? You need to subscribe.
Not good.
Our scorekeeper has not subscribed. He's fired.
Man.
He's fired, Courtney.
And you called him out, eh? Well, he must have known it was coming. That's why he started doing the clock.
There you go.
Yeah,
there you go. Potter's House, you know what? After these timeouts, that's a great try right there. But after these timeouts, it's like Potter's House comes out with this new sense of energy.
Right.
Coach Foster gets them over there, talks to them a little bit, and they come out just like blood in the water.
And not necessarily a ton of points, but, based on the nature of the game, every 2 points counts.
Yes, no doubt about
Yeah,
it.
because it's not like St. Paul's is doing much on the other end.
Right. 8-point game. Back to an 8-point game. That's what they stretched it to. That's been the biggest lead of the game. Good offensive rebound there. Wide open three. Let's see if they can get that one. Nope. Little battle for the ball there, and it looks like St. Paul's gets possession.
And I'm sure at this point, coach is probably just saying to his team, hey, protect the ball.
Yes. There's no shot clock. Just take care of the rock.
Just over 2 minutes to go. You're up. Just take care of the ball. That's all. Because, again, St. Paul's, they're not making shots on the other end. So
no, just do what you do. They can win the game right now defensively.
Right.
St. Paul's can't shoot. You can't. You're going to win.
You're going to win.
You got an 8-point lead. And that's what you got to do right there. Every possession, think about a 5-second call.
Right.
It's like number 10 there was fouled on the drive. Not a ton of free throws this game.
Not at all. But I'm sure he'd have loved to have seen the ball go through the hoop that time.
Yeah.
They needed it.
2:26 left, 32-24. We're going to have a coach and one of the players from the winning team over here to chat after the game is over. Got some people in the crowd here we want to try to talk to a little bit as well. Yeah, just having some fun.
Just have some fun. That's what it's about. It's sports.
Yep.
It's supposed to be fun.
That's what, when you tune into our podcast, it's really not scripted, Courtney, and it's just fun. You know,
we don't want it to be scripted.
We don't. We just want to have
talk, man.
Just want to have some fun, have a conversation.
Nice and organic.
Another good pass right there. Potter's House does a really good job passing inside, but as we keep talking about, they haven't been able to finish like that. I know they wanted to.
And like you said, they've left so many points on the table.
Yeah.
Could have easily been a 20-point game.
Yeah. James, you know, that coaches there at Potter's House, he's been around a long time. He's worked with the youth for a long time. He does a really, really good job, Coach James.
But, you know, to level things, though, I think, Scott, St. Paul's themselves, they've left a lot of points on the court.
Oh,
also.
no doubt about it.
So I guess we could easily say we're where we're supposed to be.
Right. No, I totally agree with you. Totally agree with you. That's way too easy for him. Biggest lead of the game right now, 9-point game for Potter's House.
And at this point, every basket scored by the Potter's House pushes them closer to the victory.
Yeah. Yeah, with this much time left and so little points scored, St. Paul's is going to have to apply some pressure and get some easy baskets quick.
Yeah.
Another great pass inside. Good block.
Good block.
I didn't hear the whistle there. It looks like it was out of bounds. Out of bounds on St. Paul's.
And another block.
Yeah, another block.
Yeah.
But offensive rebound. Coach James is saying, get it out. Get it out. Take your time.
No, he wants this.
Yeah.
He wants it.
Little body contact right there.
And I guess he senses that, well, we can't lose, so might as well go for it.
Right.
Have some fun.
No, you're right. Loving this crowd rolling in, man.
Oh, I tell you what, they're going to have to close them doors soon.
I don't know.
They just won't have space.
What the call was over here. Was there a technical that I don't know about? Did you see anything, Sonny? Is there a technical or something? I didn't see or hear a call there. Well, we had one shot and both teams went to the bench. If LaTroy was here, he'd want a replay.
Yeah, definitely.
Shout out to LaTroy Strong, other part of our awesome broadcast team.
The strong one. Yeah, we've had some fun this year.
Not a lot of fun, man. All these games are a blast. And I think that's what, Courtney, that's what people will see when they watch us. It's you know, it's not, like you said, even the games aren't scripted. It's just natural conversation about basketball as we're going.
Yeah. You see the game, you know the game, you call what you see.
Right.
You just talk about it. Yeah.
And that's the best feedback we've gotten is just is how we do it.
Right.
And appreciate all those people that have given us shout outs.
And that was all net. And he still has one more to come.
1:14 left, and we are back to a 9-point lead. I think they have only missed one free throw of the night.
Yep.
Which is incredible for a middle school team. We've seen a lot of high school teams that have not been close to that. You know, that's a good drive right there, and it's something that we haven't really seen
enough of
all night, right?
Yeah.
You know, now they're in this panic mode.
It's going to be too little too late.
Yeah, exactly. Good decision by bringing the ball out, letting the clock run right now, because the clock is on your side.
Indeed.
That's what I always tell the guys. You get in this position like that, the clock's on your side. Don't
waste it.
They're panicking.
Yeah.
don't panic yourself. You know, they try to play this crazy up tempo style. You gotta relax.
Yeah, another one
Another
on
one.
net. Yeah. Good looking.
Tell you
free
what,
throws.
I like this young man, Theo Fontanelle. I'm not sure if I'm saying his last name right, but he's a heck of a player. I know he missed some shots tonight, but you could tell, you can tell
Right.
those usually go.
Yeah.
Big fan. He's a good player.
Yeah, it's kind of easy to tell good form.
Now they're just throwing up prayers and not getting back. Missed the layup right there. How it's kind of gone tonight. Still a 9-point lead. It should be about a 20-point lead.
And here goes another one.
I would love to know the 3-point percentage as well. I know Coach just wants them to dribble this out. Don't do anything silly. Just dribble it out. Let the clock run out. 10 seconds left. Potter's House is going to come away with the victory for the first good decision by the young fellow underneath. 38-29 final score. Potter's House is the winner. SSB live here at the Reps on Reps Middle School Battleground. And give us 1 second here. And I think Marcus Dixon from Reps on Reps should be getting us a Coach James over here along with one of the players. If you want to, we'll pause right quick and we'll be right back with the winning team coach and player here on SSB.
Check. Check. Check one. Check one. Check.
All right, Coach, can you hear me? You
Yes,
got me?
sir.
Let me turn
Yes,
this up
sir.
a little bit. So here we are back after the game. First game, Potter's House. Christian defeats St. Paul's from Jacksonville Beach. Coach, first of all, I want to tell you that, just watching, we don't get a lot of middle school basketball, right? We do a lot of the high school stuff. Fantastic job. You run your sets. I know. I told Courtney. First of all, I called you James Worthy from the Lakers for about an hour tonight. But I told Courtney that it really impressive. Your set you run, your things you do, your kids listen to you. Just give me a little bit about your team as a whole in the season, and then tonight's game.
Just this season, we're more of an undersized team, so we kind of try to just preach tenacity. Defense, we try to play from. Yeah, we try to keep teams inside the 3-point lines because if they break the 3-point line, we pretty much in trouble. So our defensive pressure kind of what's been leading us here, and it's kind of what got us this win as well today.
No doubt about it. The defensive pressure, the tenacity. You had St. Paul's they never felt open.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If they did have a shot, it was rushed. They did knock down the open threes. Great 3-point shooting team. So that pressure starts to get in your head and start thinking about it.
Yeah.
And So I know you're going to – have you played any of these teams
No.
in this? Because none of y'all played each other, right?
No, I've seen Eagles View before. They're a big team.
Yeah.
They press a lot. I like their team. And I heard Oakleaf is a pretty athletic team. So
Yeah, they got some big boys.
Yeah, so we're going to try to stay around and catch up with them, see what they got, and then kind of just go from there.
All right, talk to me about the young fellow over here.
Jaden, my boy Jaden. He's a great player. He plays – not only has he played middle school, he played JV, varsity. You know, he always showing his great talent. So I think he's going to keep going. He's going to keep improving. He had a bad game today, but I think he's going to pick up from here.
Come over here, Jade.
Jaden.
Come over here, and you can hop on the mic for a second. Let me talk to you for a second. Coach, you can hear me too, so you can jump in here. So first of all, congrats on the win.
Appreciate it.
I'm a big fan. I was talking during the broadcast, and I might have called some names wrong because the roster we had some funky numbers. So, but I'm a big fan. I thought, and I know, and I told, and you'll listen back to the broadcast. Got to the hole easy, missed some shots, right? And I'm sure those shots usually fall because you had 30 at one point, and I thought he could have had 30 himself at that point in the game. So tell me a little bit about your game in general, your season up at Botter's house, and playing for Coach.
All right, so like my team is like pretty good. So like when I'm on the court, I look for the open, or if I don't got it, I'm gonna stay to the rim. Potter's House is a great school to go to. It get looked at pretty well.
Yeah, you know Coach Lowe Miller.
Yes,
He's
sir.
one of my former players. I coached him in college, so tell him he still owes me some laps. So, but no, fantastic job. You get to the hole with ease, man, with ease. And I loved the unselfishness of your team. I really thought guys could have been selfish, thought about themselves, great passes in the lane. So props to you guys. I love watching you guys. I know you always do a great job in the gym. I know you'd always do a great job with it. You got a bright future. Keep it up.
Thank you.
All right. Good luck. All right, Coach. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man. I'm going to try to
Check one. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
I'll use that when I come back, and I don't know where the guy went. Oh, what's up, man? He's a musician, so he's took another route. Yeah. Wow. What he play? He plays the flute. And he makes all kinds of. We just using this. We're just using this. You don't need to wear that. Okay. Test. You got me? All right. Here we go. We are in between games now here at the BattleGrounds Reps on Reps. First of all, introduce yourself. Hoop Lab, who we all know you as from IG, is one of the best people for this community when it comes to basketball. And I want to tell you how much we appreciate you from the get-go. I mean, the stuff you do for the community is second to none. So just like Reps on Reps, invite only, yourself. I mean, everybody is putting on for the kids, and that's what it's all about. Tell me a little bit about yourself, what you do, And tell me a little bit about this Eagles View team.
Well, we've made the final decision to come over. We was homeschooled, trying to make the perfect decision. Eagles View was a little out the way, but great program, great coaches. So we decided to give them a chance, and so happened we 20-0.
I was going to say 20-0, right?
Yeah,
For them to hear you're 20-0 and beating people by 30.
Yeah, and everyone who we run into. Hopefully, this is going to be some good competition. We're running into some players that we ran into before in the past, so it should be fun. I'm actually here supporting my son, Devontae Rivers Jr., class of 2032. And where it all started from, bro, was him. You know, since he was 2 years old, he always loved basketball, bro. He slept with a basketball, grocery store, got a basketball in his hands. So my thing was sometimes you don't have the right platform or the right trainers, or it don't even be, sometimes it may be the situation or where we're from. Jacksonville isn't like a highly recruited area.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. North Florida, period.
Yeah.
We started off in Ohio and Indiana in basketball. So
I'm from Kentucky.
Oh,
so it's basketball or nothing, right?
Yeah, man.
You come down here, they just talk about football.
Yeah, and then they're not even, the colleges is not really looking down here. So when we made the decision to move back to Florida, it was kind of like, all right, what are we going to do here? You get what I'm saying? So that's when we opened up the hoop lab, started training kids for free. Everything with our program is free, you know? So my biggest thing is just to give them that outlet that they never had before. You get what I'm saying? To meet new friends, meet new kids. Invite Only Sports been around for years. And like the things that we're trying to do now for the future, Jacksonville is going to be one of the top recruited areas for Florida.
Yeah. And I can't say enough. I can talk about it as a dad because he follows my son. He showcased my son. And I mean, what they do for the kids is second to none. We appreciate you. And we'll let you get focused on this game. All right, bro. All right, bro. All right, here we go. We're back for game 2. Love you guys giving us some feedback here in the chat on our YouTube channel. We really appreciate it. I see, you know, we had the wrong roster. I want to give a shout out to Jaden Edmondson. Our roster does not have that. So our roster has Theo Fontenelle. So I appreciate the feedback there, and promise you it wasn't out of our error. It was what we were given. So game 2, thank you guys for the feedback. Awesome game 1, won by Potter's House, and here we go, game 2 with Eagles View winning the tip and having a quick turnover right now.
And you know, you did mention that these are two big teams.
Yeah, that's why, you know, walking in, you know, it's a different it's a different look than the last game.
Yeah, definitely.
Different look than the last game. I don't know the Clay County record, but I do know that that Eagles View comes in at 20-0. And you're right.
So is this actually a Clay County or Oakleaf? Because I see Coach Kevin.
You know
on the
what?
bench.
I believe this is Oakleaf, but I think some of the schools, like their rules, like in the county, that their season is over, so you can't have an organized basketball team.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of like during the summers when high schools are playing, they have to play under a different name, AAU team or whatnot. So don't quote me on that, but I think that is what it is.
And of course, I think Coach Kevin and Oakleaf, they had an awesome season.
Coach Kevin, yes, his team did. They're in a little transition period right now. I have guys interviewing for the job over there. Coach Price is no longer there. I just talked to Coach Kevin about that. Is he throwing his name in the hat? But he said he's not going to do that.
Okay. First score of the game. Well, we know one thing for certain. We know one person who will not be throwing their hat in the
Who's
in the
that?
ring. The new coach for San Jose Prep.
Oh, yes, sir. I appreciate it. I've gotten a lot of texts. I have accepted the job at San Jose Prep, so
the cat's out the bag.
I'm looking forward to it. Gonna get to coach my son for a couple years and outside of him, some really, really talented players. So it's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun. And this game so far is shaping up to be fun.
Yeah, that was a grown man move right there.
Yep.
I mean, that was a quick 4-0 lead, and I don't think Eagles View have probably seen this type of talent yet that Clay County's bringing.
Well, like I said, the Oakleaf JV team, they did well. So if this is them,
they really did.
Then Eagles View, they're gonna have they're gonna have their hands full.
They are, like we said, and Eagles View is the coming in as the undefeated team. I'm going to ask Coach Kevin about this this middle school team here for Clay County.
And they're running the floor, man.
Yeah, they are. Quick 7-0 lead. First minute 30 of the game, and like I said, Eagles View has not seen this. They haven't seen this type of game this year.
And again, Scott, I want to send a shout out to all the people who are watching. Please, 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 if you have not done so yet, please subscribe. We'd love to get those numbers up.
Yes, yeah, please subscribe. That's all we're asking for.
And that's how we keep doing this.
Yeah.
Because we don't charge the schools, we don't charge the organizers. It's really for the community.
Yeah, it is. It really is for the community. You don't have to pay that streaming fee. You don't have to do all that. Not only do you get to watch it live, Devontae Rivers Jr., who is a future star, misses that three right there, but he's a heck of a player. And let me add to you, Devontae Rivers just scored that shot right there. His cousin or nephew of Pop Douglas from the New England Patriots, who just played in the Super Bowl. So
nice.
Shout out to Pop representing Jacksonville. I tell you what, Eagles View, 9 points right now. We didn't see 9 points for a whole half last game.
True. But they're coming back.
Yeah.
Yep, they're finding their rhythm.
Devontae, DJ has 4 points right now.
3-point attempt. Rims out.
The problem is they can't compete with the size inside right now. That's been a struggle. Right back at it, though.
Hey, let me tell you, that's 3 unanswered baskets.
Yeah. They weathered the storm and came right back at them.
And still have a chance to extend the lead from the charity stripe.
Yes. Eagles View is another school. We talked about Potter's House, but, man, Eagles View does a heck of a job for middle school on up over there. I tell you what, we saw a lot of fast breaks, but I tell you what, this Clay County team gets up and down the court quick.
In 2 steps.
They are long.
Yep.
Yeah, but going back to Eagles, they do a great job from top to bottom. Coach Williams, the varsity head coach, really has brought a great culture to the school. and it kind of trickles down from top to bottom. You know, that's what his teammate is frustrated right now. He was wide open.
You know, that happens sometimes, Scott, when, you know, teams got a rhythm, they've been scoring. So you tend to miss some things.
Yep.
And that's exactly what happened just now.
You're right. Thanks to my guy Hoop Lab for talking before the game. Can't tell you how much we appreciate him and what he does for the basketball community. Out of his heart, you know. Some of these people, Courtney, they don't like we talk. They not asking for money, not asking for anything, but
just
helping these kids out.
Just the love of the game, love of the kids.
That's why his kid's going to be special. Devontae Rivers, who we talked about.
And you mentioned earlier, Scott, you know, about watching these kids from, you know, middle school level. One day they make it to the NBA with attempts like that, and then you can say, hey, I saw him from he was yay high.
Yeah, right.
There's a sense of satisfaction.
Yeah. No, it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Of course, you get the double satisfaction of being able to do it as a dad.
Yeah, I know. Dad, coach, everything. Wear all the hats. It's a lot of fun. And not even the dad. There are a lot of special kids that I'm going to Jocelyn Rice. I mean, there's just a bunch of great kids that at all these programs. I don't care where you are. You know, these kids are putting in the time, working hard. It's fun to coach whoever you have. You know, just make them better men.
Indeed. So a lot of misses on both ends of the court.
Yeah. You know, like last game, the game started slow offensively. This game was kind of a burst offensively, but now it's slowing down a little bit. They're trying to feel each other out. Like we talked, these teams have not played each other this year, any of these teams. So it's kind of a weird dynamic, trying to feel each other out after playing 20 games. You know, now you all of a sudden have this new team you've never seen.
Well, this Clay County team, they're looking good from the line, though.
They're subbing 5 for 5 right here, I think. Yeah, they're subbing 5 at a time.
And they're all net. Nice, clean shots. But, you know, it's another thing, like you said, the start of the game, they started fast. They had, you know, a couple of unanswered baskets, but then they've slowed down. Like they've lost the momentum. And the first miss from the line.
Whole new team in right now for Clay County. Should use the backboard right there.
Yep.
As a fan says, got out quick. Got to finish.
Nice fake. Nice fake and finish.
4-point game. 1:45 left in the first. This game is up and down quick. This more replicates a high school game, Courtney.
It does.
Than the last game.
Yep.
It's a scramble. It's going Eagles here. Clay County in a man-to-man. Devontae Rivers, I think, is going to the line. Yep, going to the line. Hey, Courtney, I love the people jumping in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
Last game.
Oh, yeah.
You know, let's keep that rolling. Talk to us a little bit.
Ooh. This is the first one.
Missed the first one.
Get that read, Deshaun Daly. Get in there.
Mind the Kyle. Got shooter.
There you go.
Second one short.
Go, Maddox.
He won't miss many of those, though. I'll tell you that right now. I know he's a player. Good look up the court. Didn't make the call there. I thought that was going to be an and one chance. Clay County does not stop. Right back up the court.
Right back up the court.
To a whole new 5 in right there, and they still play the same style of game. They're just going. Man,
Short on the first one.
Back and forth, missed free throws. This is what we were talking about. Free throws can win games for you.
Oh, they can. What's going to be interesting, though, is to see how these teams, at the pace that they're playing, come the second half of the game.
Yeah. You just have a feel that somebody's going to run out of gas a little bit. Eagles will be making a sub. Game is slowing down a little bit. Eagles View in a 1-2-2, and I just realized there are two of the same guys out there for Eagles View. So I just realized there are two of the same guys out there for Eagles View, 3 and 4. I thought that was the same person, but I think they're twins.
Oh, they tricked you, huh?
Yeah. 13-8 right here. I think we got a timeout. Timeout to try to settle right here the game. I tell you what, Courtney, the game started fast. I felt like we were going to be like a high school type score, but it slowed down quite a bit.
Yeah. Once Clay County, they lost the momentum, then it kind of slowed.
Yeah, it was like 9-0, I think, at one point.
Right.
And then
Eagles View came back, 3 unanswered points?
3 unanswered points.
Baskets, rather.
Yeah, Rivers came out and scored. Couple in a row.
Even while missing a 3-pointer.
Yeah. Good crowd, like we talked about earlier. Crowd is still here in full. Gotta love it. Rivers running the point here for Eagles View. He's got some great handles and an easy trip to the basket. I think, like we talked about, a lot of guys expected a foul right there. Clay County gets out and finishes on the other end.
The smallest play on the Clay County team.
Yeah.
Around the floor, coast to coast.
It's like we talk about Rivers' missed layup right there. A lot of these kids, that's a long 3.
Oh, that's a beautiful 3.
That's a long, good 3 right there. We talked about Rivers finishing right there. A lot of these kids expect contact and are bracing for it. They don't get it, and it makes their shot a little bit off. And I think that's what
throws them off. Yep.
15-11 turned out to be like I said, a 9-0 game to start.
Yep.
Eagles just kind of gotten comfortable. Taylor Bell Foundation, who you see there on your screen, EAS Recruiting, First Baptist Church of Orange Park. Thank you all for your support. Like and subscribe. The referee just makes a half-court shot.
He's been trying that all evening.
I know. He finally got one. He needs to go home now.
Oh, no. He has a game to officiate.
Yeah. All right. We got the ball here in Clay County's hands. 15-11. We have 10 seconds, 8 seconds. Coach trying to play for this clock running down, and they ran it right. And Eagles is not going to get a shot off. 17-11. That's how you want to end a quarter. Great way to draw up a play and great way to finish.
And the great way to start the quarter. Great way to finish it.
Yeah, great way to start it, great way to finish it. 17-11, though. We're in a tight game right here.
And we've got Mike Green checking in. He says, let's go, Oak Cliff.
Oh, Mike Green.
So I thought he was Clay County, but hey.
You know what? I'm going to call him Oak Cliff because I think they're Oak Cliff.
Yep. Well, he just confirmed.
He confirmed.
Yeah,
Thanks, Mike.
But then right below that, you got Eva Hoops that says, let's get it going, Warriors.
Let's go. I love the chats.
Gotta love it.
What's great during the high school season is we have people watching from out of state, from far away, and able to watch their family and friends play. It's such satisfaction.
Right. And, speaking of Oak Leaf, the last time we were there, you remember MGT, Marcus Goggins, his mother came up to us, and she was like very complimentary on the fact that, we always helped his family back in Colorado to watch him play.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Of course, they didn't have the best of seasons, but that's sports.
Oh man, that was a deep 3 with the hand in the face, and he gets the net
with a high arch.
Yeah, great shot. Pulls them within 3. They've been struggling right there. The big guys, big athletic guys for Oak Leaf has been giving them problems.
And that 3 was by one of the smaller kids on the court.
Yeah. Great shot.
Just brave.
You know, Potter's House is in the championship tomorrow. Whoever makes the championship game between these two teams is definitely going to have the size advantage.
Yeah.
Like Coach James said, they're really small and they have to try to take advantage of their speed and quickness
And
because of the lack of height. Yes, they do.
That they have. And that's the game. Just, playing to your advantages.
Yep. 4-point game here. 5.5 left in the
And like you said,
second quarter.
it just doesn't feel like it,
No, not at all.
Yeah, it felt more like a 10-point game.
Be careful of that backcourt, young fella. Well, that you know what? That's a great shot, but he's got to be able. You got to have a guy making shots from there.
You got to execute.
And they Oakleaf gets up the court so fast.
Right. And that's a problem, man. You miss a shot like that, and then you get punished at the other end.
You know, you see this Oakleaf Middle School team is the feeder system of Oakleaf High School,
right.
And like you said, Coach Kevin with the JV team, and it's really a great feeder system and a great job. Coach Price has done a great job there for years.
Yeah. Confirmed.
Ooh. Thought that could have been a turnover, but I think he got bailed out there by the referee. 20-14. Oh, man, he was open, but he threw it at his feet. And Oakleaf does what they do and run the court and score.
Yep.
22-14. Push it out to an 8-point lead. He's a shooter.
There he goes, little man again.
Yeah.
Air ball that time.
So just like the last game, he had tried to shoot it too quick.
Yeah.
If you're not set, you don't have an open look, don't shoot it.
But, like you said, sometimes the adrenaline, just what's happening on the court, sometimes gets to the head,
Totally. Eagles Zoo dropping back in this zone right here, causing some problems for Oakleaf.
Lost the handle.
Rivers gets it, drives, and it's good. 8-point game here. 4 minutes left. Oakleaf for three. But the big guy gets the rebound there. It's just so hard.
Still can't get it.
Eagles U ball. Fans didn't like the call. I think it was the right call. Yeah, this is a great test for Eagles View. Like I said, they've been blowing people out all year. That was a heck of a move by the big fella.
And a good basket.
Man, that was an old school move.
Yeah, he's been watching the tape.
Yeah. We got a timeout on the court, and we have a 4-point game. Eagles View is doing just enough to hang in there, and they have enough talent to take this game over, but they have to stop. Oakleaf on the boards has been tough.
Yeah.
The big guy's just he's a heck of a player himself.
But like I said, credit to Eagles View. That's what you need to do.
Yeah.
Because that's how you're going to win the game if you're going to win the game.
Yes.
You got to stay in touch with the score.
That's what you say. You got to keep it close as long as you can, and then make a move.
Then you make your move. And as we mentioned, the game started at such a frenetic pace that it's going to be interesting to see which of the teams can hold out best at the end.
Right. We got 3:39 left here. A little confusion where they're taking the ball out here. Oakleaf ball. Oakleaf ball, and Eagles View is coming out with the pressure. Oh, man, that was too easy.
Ooh.
Too easy right there.
Yeah, if you've had a winning season and you haven't seen that,
Yeah.
it throws you.
It's 1-on-5 both ways. I mean, both teams are just putting their head down and getting to the rim.
Yeah.
Oakley finished. Eagles U didn't.
Shout out to Arthur Henry Jr., who says the commentary is awesome. Thank you, sir. Appreciate
Thank you. Appreciate you. Eagles U at the line. The referee is trying to explain to some angry fans about what happened. That's one job I do not want is a referee.
In any sport?
Any sport. I'll pass. And here, that's what it's a bad pass, but Oakleaf again just gets up the court so fast. Yeah. That'll be a problem with Potter's House because Oakleaf gets up the court as fast as they do, except they have the size.
They have the size, yep. That's going to be the difference.
Forced that one, but and that's a play right there. On high school level, you'll see a guy taking a charge.
That's 3 steps right there.
Yeah,
3 steps and he was under the basket.
these guys are long.
That would have been a good answer.
Yeah, they drive. They have to take advantage of that though, because this could get away quick. It's one of those games that could get away quick. And you can't let that happen. Wow. You can't let that happen.
Yeah. That'll hurt you.
So we got it pushed out here to a 9-point lead. Eagles U is trying to answer, but I think that was a shot.
Yep.
But I tell you what,
I mean that shot came from like sideways.
Yeah, that was one. Yeah, I'm not sure should have gone, but it went. Hey, and if it goes in, it doesn't matter, right?
Exactly. And if you're a shooter,
that's one of those coaches say no, and then he makes it, and you're like, okay, yes.
Yeah, all right.
Fans on a backcourt call, but I think he did the right thing there. Good backdoor cut.
To who? The little man.
The little guy.
Yeah.
I like him. Heart of a lion.
Here's the other little guy.
Another young fella knocking it down.
This is fun stuff.
Yeah, again, we're not going to.
One more.
Rivers, this goes from deep.
No. Little guy has it.
Inside. Rebounding.
Help him out.
Not going to use a lot of names here because we don't have rosters for both teams with numbers. So last game I was calling too many wrong names. I'm just gonna go with numbers right here. And 24 has been all over the court for Eaglesview. Oh, couldn't get it to fall. Oakleaf is getting a lot of rebounds.
As they should.
They're rebounding and getting it to the other end so quickly. And the refs again this game are letting a lot of calls go, which is fine because they're doing it both ways.
All right.
And there's your shooter. Couldn't make it happen. I think fatigue was a factor in that one.
Well, we spoke about it.
Yeah.
Who's going to have enough gas in the tank?
Yeah, there's some tired-looking guys right now. Got 30 seconds left. Oakleaf, that's he's a tough player. Number 2, he's a mismatch problem.
Yeah.
Because he's got guard skills, but he's bigger than anybody out there.
You know what I also realized is that the Clay County uniforms are black. The colors of the Knights.
They are. And but they also have a couple reps on reps jerseys out there I see as well. So got a mixture. 10-point game here for Oakleaf in the lead, or Clay County, whatever you want to call them. Doesn't matter what you call them, they're winning by 10.
They're winning by 10.
Oh, that's a 3. He's been waiting for that. Oh, he was open. Number 51, the smallest guy on the Oakleaf team, comes down with that rebound and gets it down the court fast.
Quickly. Look at that pass.
Oh,
Good drop.
tries to make a last-second shot, but the clock is, they're going to call it. They're going to let it go. All right. We are at halftime.
Funny moment, though, Scott. The little guy on the Oakleaf team, we were just speaking about the size of the team, and then he got a pass, and the passer didn't realize, oh, that's the smallest guy. He's not one of us.
Right. Exactly right.
So he threw it right over his head.
That's funny. So we're going to take a quick break right here. SSB, like, subscribe, share. Keep chatting. Tell us what you think. We have 5.5 minutes now until the second half starts, and we're going to take a quick breather, Courtney.
Yes, sir. Sounds good.
First Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.
All right, here we are. We're back at Christian Heritage Reps on Reps Battleground Middle School version. Second half starting with a 10-point lead for Oakleaf, a.k.a. Clay County, against Eaglesview.
And did you notice that they really didn't take a halftime? They were on court
Yeah,
throughout.
yeah, they didn't leave.
Yeah.
Come out shooting a three, but that's the problem right there. That's what you can't contend with.
Yeah.
If they make it to the championship, that's what Potter's House is going to have to worry about too.
It's way too much height.
12-point lead here. Rivers drives.
Good drive.
Looks for the and one here. He said the bulk of their scoring here there in the first quarter. Went a little quiet in the second, but starts off the third with a chance for an and one.
And that's really the answer.
Yeah.
Once you have the ball in your hands, just got to make it count.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Ten-point lead still. Good steal. 24 has been all over the place for Eaglesview too. I like him. Good Euro step. Misses, blocked twice. Number 2 from Oakleaf is just everywhere. Good spin move. Can't finish, but the guy I'm talking about, he just can't be stopped.
Yeah. The second chance points. That's the other thing I noticed with them. There's always the follow.
Yeah. Eagles are a little frustrated, out of bounds. 12-point lead. If Oakleaf can get a basket here, it might make Eaglesview panic a little bit. Inside out. He's a player. I don't have numbers on a roster over here for them, but number 2 from Oakleaf, if somebody can chat to me about.
Look at that steal. Can't finish.
And there he goes again.
But no, he can.
Somebody chat with me and tell me who number 2 from Oakleaf is.
Well, Coach Kevin is right there. You might want to get him. I'm sure he knows.
Coach Kevin. I got an insider information here.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who's number 2 from Oakleaf? Coach Kevin's nephew. What's his name? Cameron. Man, he can play. Yeah. Cameron Green. He's 6'5", 8th grader. That Coach Kevin said he will have on his JV squad next year, but Coach Kevin might be in for a little surprise that he might just skip JV. It's his nephew. He might have some say in that, though.
Yep.
He's a tough player. (43-27). It's getting a little bit out of hand right now for. That would have been tough to come back from. That's that shot right there.
But they got to make this count, though. See,
Yeah.
that was the problem. You had the chance.
Yeah.
You gave it up, and
Oakleaf is at a point right now where they're starting to close the door.
Yeah,
they're about to slam it shut.
having things their own way.
Give them a few more opportunities.
And like you said, this is the point where if you're Eaglesview, for every time the ball goes through the hoop, you're thinking that, it gets a little bit tougher.
Yeah, and kids at this age, it's really difficult to overcome that. Basketball is 90% mental on any level. I don't care where you're playing.
True.
And the younger you are, the more mental it is.
Yeah.
That kid can play right there, too. 24 from USU. But there's the problem right there. As Eagleview misses a shot down here, one dribble, and it's going the other way.
Yep.
Gave him the pass late.
And here we go.
Yep. Sorry, we got people in our ear. People want to watch. Courtney, people want to watch.
Yep. You know what? We don't mind it.
No.
That's one of the good things about us, Scott. We're not like, them other guys. We can talk to people
Yeah, come
at
talk to
will.
me.
We can do whatever we want. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny, some of the high school games we've covered, I've had the coaches call me the next day who I've been friends with for years and discuss my commentary about things they should have called or shouldn't have. And now I'll be coaching next year, and some of these guys can get me back.
No, they're going to call you?
Yeah, they're going to call me out.
Yep.
Good finish there by number 3 there from Oakleaf. 19-point lead here. It's getting rough.
If they make this, they're in the game. I mean, they need a few more, but
yeah, Rivers is he's he's a future star. He's think about a class of 2032. So he's got a lot of basketball left in his life. Good closeout too. Oh my gosh!
All right, well,
he did all he could to defend that, but
I might change my mind on my last comment.
Yeah,
I might.
Oh man.
Well, they're still working, and that's a good thing.
20-point game now. If you're a business and you want to advertise, as you can see on our screen, the logo's flashing there on the bottom. We'd love to have you. Reach out.
We got empty spaces.
Just like last game, after this game concludes, we'll have a quick interview with the winning coach and a player. Right now, it's looking like Oakleaf is it's kind of on cruise control. And what thing about it is, this is not a high school game where you get a lot of time to come back.
Right.
You don't have exceptional three-point shooters that are just going to get hot and knock shots down. So every basket is very important.
But, you mentioned earlier about the program at Oakleaf. A very good program under Coach Price. And these guys get to be a part of that program overall. So they'd have seen a lot of good basketball. Especially the team from last season that they had, just being around seeing that team, it gives you something to play towards. You know what I'm saying? You're in the culture.
Yeah, and Oakleaf is a little different than most schools in their area because they have a pure feeder school right there, right around the corner. And, a lot of these kids, get in there and have been part of the program forever.
Forever, right.
Going to games. And so watching this game, I'll tell you right now, the future is bright for Oakleaf.
Regardless of who the varsity coach is.
Shout out to Coach Price because he did a great job there for many, many years.
Love Coach Price.
Since the school opened. So
love Coach Price.
His name needs to be on that court one day.
Oh yeah. That's for sure.
Good drive by Rivers. Ooh, looked like he got fouled there, but got a no call.
And Coach Price was one of our biggest supporters, right?
Yeah, fantastic.
I've never called Oakleaf to say, hey, we want to come do a game, and heard no. He was always like, we'd love to have you.
Yeah, that's a lot of those Clay County schools, right? I mean.
Also, shout out to Travis Cunningham at Fleming Island. Destiny Brightman, Orange Park. Coach K.
Great group of people.
With a stomp.
That's right. Not this year.
Not this year. Had a great year, though, on the court.
There's a lot of great, talking about the coach, there's a lot of great ones around. Like big three there for Rivers, couldn't get it to fall. Good drive and gets the foul right there. He's got to knock down these free throws, struggle a little bit from the free throw line, but he's a gym rat. He'll make sure that he works on this after this game. Guarantee you that.
And that's the interesting thing about sports, basketball and sports overall, is that it's a time spent in the gym that really tells on the court.
Oh, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Free throws is a thing too. We talked about it with the high school kids. It's another thing that's a lot of it's mental. You miss a couple and then you start thinking about it. Makes it a lot harder.
Right.
Need to see a couple go through to change that. Time is ticking. Time is ticking on Eaglesview here.
Well, they definitely want to finish this third quarter strong and then hope to make a run for it in the fourth.
And they're obviously a good team, as we talked about. They're 20-0, so this is really the first true adversity they faced.
Yeah, it's new to them.
And Oakleaf is, they played. They kick and shoot it. 1, 2. They have 7 guys on the bench. They got 12 players. They played all 12 of them.
So I guess now we know who won't run out of gas.
That was a great move by Rivers right there. Couldn't get it to fall, but man, the handles. You got the Twins here talking to fans. 51-29. It's getting away. It's getting away from Eaglesview.
Yeah. At this point, you could, let me not say that, but yeah, it's getting away.
Yeah.
Let's leave it at that. And then that doesn't help.
No, he is. He's struggling from the line. Like I said, it's mental. At this point, you miss a couple, and it's not easy to recover from in a game. Yeah. But you get back on the gym, you work on it.
Yeah, it stays in your head a little bit.
He's a big time player. He'll be fine.
But it's a lesson to learn, though.
Oh yeah.
You got to get past each missed shot.
He's pretty sure he's the youngest guy on the court. That kid is tough.
He is. We spoke of one of the Twins playing without fear. Well, this guy's fearless.
Oh, no doubt about it.
He doesn't know the word.
He thinks he's 6'8".
Yeah. It reminds you of the picture of the cat looking in the mirror and sees a lion.
Yeah. He's got the best hair in the game, too.
Yeah.
Got 18 seconds left here. 53-29 Oakleaf. Pulling away.
Statement win. Coming up.
Big time. Big time. We got a quarter to play, so we can't talk too soon. But, man, I don't
see. We really shouldn't
see what Eaglesview can do to combat what Oakleaf is bringing.
I think at this point, only Oakleaf can beat themselves.
You're right. You're exactly right.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they're coached well. You can tell. So they'll play. They'll slow the game down.
Look at that pass. Look at that play. Oh, he missed it.
Big time.
They made it for it.
Big time. You hear the fans here, Courtney.
Yeah.
What a great atmosphere. Great atmosphere. 56-29.
That's a passenger play that can knock the wind out of you.
Oh, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
They're going into the fourth quarter. They put the score wrong on the board, but our scorekeeper is on the ball.
All night.
All night. Scoreboard says 53-32, but it's actually 56-29. I think they're trying to get it changed over there. But we do have the right score. I can attest to that. So, Courtney, we're going in here. 30 seconds left till the quarter starts here, and the coach is over there arguing about the score right now. So, trying to get it changed.
Yeah.
But they're I don't know if they don't know how to change it or what. But if you're watching, just pay attention to our score here on the board is correct.
We got it.
Best scorekeeper in Northeast Florida on our clock right now.
Bar none.
Except he's got to put 6 minutes on the clock. It's 56-29. In the gym here, they have it 56-32, but they just didn't take that three off. So we're going to stick with our scoreboard right now. In the fast break, as we've seen all night by Oakleaf, they just get up and go. 58-29. It's almost a 30-point game now.
Is that one of them when they're not allowed to take the score off? They just leave it until it catches up?
I think they just left it on there because if it was a close game, I think they would have fixed that.
Yeah.
Middle school basketball, I guess they're being nice. Good left hand by that kid, but can't get it to fall.
Can't get it to fall.
And they just get out and go.
Oh.
And there's number 2 following it up.
Third chance.
Coach Kevin's nephew.
Block. And loses the handle.
They are, Oakleaf is all over the place.
All over. Oh, look at that.
Great pass. Missed the assist up from a man. Fast break the other way, and a foul call. Back to the free throw line.
So here's what happened now. Eagles View, they're now trying to match Oakleaf stride for stride.
Yeah.
Not necessarily the best plan.
It's too late.
Yeah.
It's too late to even.
That should have been from the get-go.
The only way, in any kind of game, the only way to get back in a game like this is it's not all about scoring points fast, but it's not letting Oakleaf score.
Score right.
You know, making them turn the ball over, getting yourself some baskets here and there, but that's the problem. Oakleaf is still putting points on the board.
Yep. And they look good doing it.
Yeah, I mean, you got 58 points right now. He saw there was a little roll right there, but they didn't see it. Rivers takes a quick break, comes back in.
Still can't get it to fall.
He's frustrated right now.
Yeah.
But again, he's a baby out here. He's the youngest guy out here, so can't expect perfection. Kid's a star. Number 1 there. Oh, with a good pull up. And Oakleaf, here they go. It's like a hockey game. They sub a whole lineup at a time. Good unselfish play right there. And great unselfish play.
Pump the basket.
They're just throwing it up right now.
Yeah.
They're just throwing a great pass there too.
And the finish.
We're about halfway through right now. It's a 30-plus point game. And now Eagles View has hit the point of frustration and just trying to make anything happen.
Oh, and not even that. Wow. And you know, Scott, you can tell they're a well-coached team, but like you said before, there are some nights when it just does not happen.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
And no matter what you do, nothing seems to work.
Right. Every team has a night like that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And Rivers gets the first one.
There you go, DJ. Knock it down.
Yep.
Got a 30-plus point game.
And a line change.
And a running clock, it looks like. So I guess they're going to – I don't know the middle school rule, but I guess certain points you run the clock.
Hey, get in there. Sean, get that. There we go. Let's go, man. You wait for him to set up. You got to move, baby.
Got the subs in. Everybody's still playing so hard, no matter who's in the game.
Yep.
Oakleaf bench is having a little fun over there. Frustrating end for I think they'll play a third place game tomorrow against St. Paul. So Eagles View will have a chance to end on a high note
for some redemption.
Yeah.
And based on what we saw from St. Paul, this should be a good matchup.
No, it will be a good matchup. Very good matchup.
Rebound. There you go.
Eagles View, like I said, these young ones are just frustrated right now and just throwing up some shots. Got a minute 40 left here. 62-31. Good left hand there.
Good.
That's a good move.
Good play. Yep.
Go, D-man. Push it, baby.
it's a fun day of basketball. Doing those middle school games are a lot of fun, and these kids deserve to be seen. Everybody's had a great season. Reps on reps coming together and putting on a great event, as always.
And then, of course, they also have the, we haven't spoken about it, but the All-Star game, the high school All-Star game.
Yeah.
Coming up next month.
We'll be, like we talked about before, try to get a quick timeout right there to get a sub in. But we talked about it earlier, but our podcast, make sure you go see the recorded one. Catch us live on Tuesday.
Live from the Players Grill.
Courtney, are we at a game this Saturday, or?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know. I don't know. I like the podcast on Tuesday reviewing all the games, but I'm game for whatever.
Yeah, you tell me. It's a good question.
The next round is going to be the exciting one. So
Yeah.
Good drive by Rivers there. Couldn't get it to finish.
And of course, we should, if we do like we did last year, we'll have the draft for the Reps on Reps All-Star game live on air.
There you go.
Yeah. So 33 seconds to play, and Oak Cliff is still taking a full timeout.
They are. Coach is still coaching too. You see
Yeah.
him? He's talking about it. He's not going to sit down and relax.
And that's the way to do it.
It is.
They
It
play
is.
until the last buzzer.
Because all these coaches, he's been on the other end of this.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And you got to coach up or down, whatever it is. Like your kid, you're coaching youth. You're coaching young kids. So there's a lesson in everything.
In everything.
Winning up big. How do you act?
Yeah.
You know, what do you do?
And then for Eagles View, like you said, they've had a pretty good season, a very good season. Then they run into this, but guess what? They have a game tomorrow night.
Yeah.
How do they come back?
Don't let this ruin everything. Right.
Matter of fact, tomorrow should be like a revenge game.
Yeah. Right.
You know, St. Paul should suffer.
Refocus. Get them
Oh,
ready.
yeah.
Oh, good. Good drive behind the back pass. I wouldn't love it as a coach, but as a fan, it was good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that is ball game.
That's the game.
That is ball game. You can see the frustration on Eagles View, but like I said, they've had a great season. They get a chance to play tomorrow. And we'll pause here and see if we can get coach and player over here from Oakleaf and have a little chat. Courtney, what do you think about middle school basketball?
I love it. I actually love it.
It is. It's fun, right?
It is fun. It is fun. And like I said, it's more relaxed. You know, it's not as tense as when we were doing the high school game. So I like it. And you know what, Scott? After all we've done with the high school game this season, to come and do a middle school game, to do middle school games like this, a little bit more relaxed, it feels good.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It does. It does. All right, I'm gonna walk around the table here and grab a mic.
Go ahead.
Check one.
All right, let me get in the middle of you guys here. Split it up a little bit. You got me, Courtney? We ready? All right. First of all, congratulations. Big win for you guys. Came out, you dominated. As I'm a coach, you know, and a fan, and I really enjoyed how you guys got up and down the court. You know, you got up and down the court. And what I'm going to do right now, I'm just going to pass the mic around. I want you to introduce yourself. Just tell me a little bit about your season as a whole and what you think about tomorrow night's game.
I'm Stephen Lewis Jr., 8th grade, class of 2030. Our season went fine. We went 14-0. We won the championship. We blew everybody out. This is gonna be a good game tomorrow.
There you go.
My name is Cameron Green, class of 2030. I think our season went good, 14-0. It's a great team that we have, and we did pretty good.
My name is Tyron Jones, class of 2030, and I feel like our season went good. We went 14-0, and I feel like we could pull out with the game tomorrow.
My name is Devin Wilcher, class of 2030. I feel like our season went well. we came out as a team, we worked, and we finished. And I feel like we can win tomorrow.
Artavian Anderson, class of 2030. I feel like we fought hard. Greatest team middle school career, and we just did it good.
Appreciate it, guys. Now, also, you guys are obviously well coached. Does a good job. All you guys 8th grade? Did I hear that right? Everybody's 8th grade? So your uncle, JV coach at Oakleaf? Right there. He's my guy now. So he said that y'all will be playing for him next year. But I told Courtney, our producer here, that some of y'all might just skip him and go straight to varsity. So he's trying to hold y'all back. Don't let him do that. No, but we appreciate you guys. Good luck tomorrow. Great win. Good job, guys. Thanks. All right. All right, Courtney, it's a wrap here. Sunshine State Broadcasting. Like, subscribe, and great job. Appreciate it. Let's wrap it.
First Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.